Good day, boys and girls, and welcome to another visual arts lesson. I am Mrs. Macrame, and I will be your teacher for today. By the end of today's lesson, you will 1. Recognize and distinguish moods that individuals display. You will 2. Explain what is friendship and how we can connect to our friends during the pandemic. We'll draw a conclusion on what we think expressionism is. We'll define macrame, and we'll identify at least one macrame knot. And guess what? We are going to create a macrame friendship bracelet. Now, how am I feeling right now? I wonder. Yes, I'm hearing it. Yeah, I am happy. Yes, I am happy. Very good. Now, what could contribute to me being happy or you being happy? Probably mommy brought home something for you that you liked, or you saw your friend, or you spoke to your friend on the phone today and you're happy. How about now? How am I feeling right now? Upset? No. Yes, I am feeling sad. I wonder, why am I feeling so sad? Probably I miss my friends so much. Why are you feeling sad? If you're feeling sad, okay? And remember, if you're feeling sad, you can talk to mommy, you can talk to daddy, you can talk to your guardian, or you can call your friend. How about now? How am I feeling now? Yes, I'm hearing it. Very good. I am upset. Of course. Now, why am I upset? Probably somebody said something mean to me and it really hurts. Or my friend is not talking to me and I feel so upset. Now, what do you do if you're feeling upset? Yes, you can talk to your teacher, you can talk to your parents, a guardian, an older sibling, somebody you trust, right? If you're feeling upset, and talk to them and tell them why you're feeling upset. And now, how am I feeling now? You're guessing, yes? Let me hear them. Right. So if you said, I'm feeling a bit sick, then you're correct. Alright? Now, during the pandemic, we might feel sick. But remember always to wash your hands and sanitize and take very good care of yourself. So I'm going to let you look at a picture of Edward Munch. But before, do you think you can express your feelings in art? Is that possible any at all? Yes, it is possible. You can express your feelings in art. Now look at that painting by Edward Munch. Oh my gosh! Now what is happening? How is that person in the painting feeling? Yes, a bit scared. Scared, right? Now what would contribute to somebody feeling so scared, right? Look at the picture, as if somebody is walking behind him and he's feeling scared. Yes! Now, see how the shape of the hands, how it look distorted, and look at the eyes, and look at the mouth. Look at the background. You see these wavy lines and the colors? Right. So this painting is called The Scream. Alright. So yes, you can express your feelings in painting, in visual arts. You don't have to be painting. Now, that type of painting is called expressionism. Now, that's a big word. But what is expressionism? Yes, I'm hearing it. Good. You express your feelings in an artwork. Very good. Now, what else? Does it have to be realistic? You're correct. No, it doesn't have to be realistic. And you can see the painting by Edward Munch. It is not realistic any at all. It is distorted. So, expressionism refers to art in which the image of reality is distorted in order to make it expressive of the artist's inner feelings or ideas, right? So you can do that. Now, during the pandemic, you might feel scared. You might miss your friends, right? And you can put those feelings in an artwork. How do you communicate to your friends during a pandemic? Let me see. When is the last time you communicated with your friend? Yesterday, today, since morning, last night, or probably a while you have not communicated with your friends. Now, during the pandemic, you can communicate with your friends by calling them, by texting them, WhatsApp, or when you meet on Zoom platform or Google Meet, right? So we've been talking about friends. Now, what is friendship? If I have a friend, how should that friend treat me? How would you want your friend to treat you? Yes, they need to care for you, right? What else? Give me one more. Very good. They need to respect you. Anything else? They need to show that they love you. So what is friendship? Alright, here's my definition. Friendship is a close association between two or more people marked by feelings of care, respect, admiration, concern, and even love. On your screen, what are you seeing? Yes, bracelet, and they're pretty, aren't they? Yes, they're very pretty. Now, those are not any type of bracelet, not at all. They're macrame friendship bracelets. Yes, we are going to make macrame friendship bracelets today. Before we do that though, can anybody tell me what do you think macrame is? Just look at the image. What do you think macrame is? Yes, making bracelets probably with knots. Anything else? Nothing to create a design? You're correct. Macrame is the art of knotting. So we're going to have some fun today. But before we do that, we're going to focus on one type, just one type of macrame technique. And that technique that we're going to focus on today is called macrame square knot. So we're going to make a bracelet. I'm going to make a bracelet for my friend, and you're going to make a bracelet for your friend, right? So we're going to make a macrame friendship bracelet today using the macrame square knot. I have a special guest with me today who's going to help me to make my macrame friendship bracelet. Now I want you to take a look at my lovely macrame friendship bracelet. Now, do you think you can make anything like these? Of course. No, it is very easy to make. And I'm going to show you how you can make a macrame friendship bracelet that you can give to your friend. These are the items that we're going to need for today's activity. Cord. Now, any cotton twine that you have at home, or wool, or any string, any at all, or even ribbon that you can find at home. We're going to need beads, and my beads today have on the letters. Or if you have any other beads, any at all, you can use. We will need our ruler. We're going to do a little measurement today. We need scissors. We will need tape. We're going to need foam glue or lighter. Now remember, you only use the lighter if you have an adult at home. If not, we use the glue. Okay? We're going to use those to do our activity today. So while you get your items, I'm going to go and get my guest. Welcome back. I'm hoping that you have all the items that you need today. Now here's my special guest. What's your name?
Samuel Connell.
Very good. Are you excited about what we're going to do today?
Yes.
You're sure?
I'm sure.
Alright, so do you have a friend that you want to make this friendship bracelet for?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, let me show you how to get started. The first thing you're going to do, you're going to take the cord and you're going to wrap it around your wrist 2 times. We'll explain why you need to do that in a little while. this cord is going to be your holding cord or the filler cord. You're going to put the knot around this cord. Now we're going to measure, and I'm going to let Samuel do that for me. We need 90 centimeters. Can you help me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we're going to measure 90 centimeters. And we need 2 of that. Okay, so here we go. Alright. So that's 1. We're not going to cut it any at all. That's 2. So that's 60. And 60 and 30 gives us 90. Very good. So we're going to cut. So we need 2 of that. So I'm going to measure. There we go. These cords, they're going to be your working cords. Okay? So that it is nice and even, we're going to get a piece of paper. Any blank paper that you have at home or even newspaper, you're going to cut off a little piece. I'll just demonstrate. What you're going to do, you're going to wrap it around your wrist. Alright. There we go. About that, Samuel? Yes. Right. Let me cut off the excess. Hope you're following the steps. Your working cord is on a flat surface. What do you think we're going to do next, Samuel?
Tape it down.
Very good. We're going to tape it down. I'm going to let Samuel do that honors for me. Alright, so tape top section. Now, Samuel, why do you think we're taping it down?
So that it doesn't move.
Right, when we're doing the knots, it don't move any at all. Oh, before we do that, we're going to just measure, find the middle of the cord. Right, where's the measurement? Alright, so that's a creasing right here. It's about right here, right? I'm going to put a marker right there. About here? Alright. This was your wrist, right, Samuel?
Yes.
Alright. We're going to take the paper, we're going to bend it in half, fold it, in half. Put it right here, about the center of the cord. Now, we need to know exactly where we're going to start the knot. Okay? So we're going to mark again. So we're putting it a little bit below, and you'll find out why in a little bit. So we'll start there. We won't start exactly where it meets on your wrist. Start a little below that. And where we're going to stop, put it a little bit. Is it above or below, Samuel?
Above.
Above, you're correct. Very good. And now we're ready to start our knot. So Samuel, are you ready? Because you're going to do the knots.
Yes, I'm ready.
Good. You're going to put your first working cord under your holding cord or the filler cord. Make sure it is even. Alright. And what are we doing again, Samuel? Do you remember?
Square knot.
Very good. We're doing a macrame. Give me a high five. Get a better high five. Very good. We're doing a macrame square knot. So the first thing we're going to do, it's under. If you can see, it's under the holding cord
Yes.
or the filler cord, and you're going to put it on top of the holding cord,
Yes.
and then we're going to make something like a 4.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Yes.
And then with your working cord, you're going to put it under the holding cord and through the loop.
Mm-hmm.
Then all we're going to do is tie our first knot. See that? Now you're going to try the next one. But for square knots, we're going to alternate the sides. Okay? Make it very flat and nice. So the second step, you repeat what you did in step 1, but over on the other side. So let me see if you got it, Samuel.
Okay.
So it's over, very good. And then under the holding cord and through the loop. Very good. You learned very fast.
Thank you.
Very well. So we're going to continue now. Now you got it. Continue. Now we're at the middle mark. Now, what do you think we're going to do next?
I want to put some of these.
Very good. We're going to put the beads. Alright, what I'm going to do now, we're going to cut this excess right here because we're going to add the beads. Cut right there. Cut it very close and cut right here. Now, this is where an adult come into play. You use a lighter just to secure the ends so that it doesn't pull out. If you don't have an adult at home, you're going to use your glue, toner glue, or any strong glue that you have. And you're just going to put it at the end to secure the end. Okay? Now the toner glue will take a little while to dry. Alright? If you have an adult at home, then what you're going to do is just burn the end. Only if you have an adult at home. If not, you're going to use the toner glue. But remember that the toner glue takes a little time to dry. We're going to add our beads. If you're using construction cord or cotton twine like I am, it might give a little trouble. So what I'm going to do is put a small piece of tape around the end so that the beads can go on easily. Okay? Alright, Samuel. So we're going to use 2. Very good, thank you. Make sure that they're equal and then you start. Alright, go ahead and continue.
If you're wondering if you can start off where you left off, yes, you try to start off where you left off.
Very good. Very good. That's it. It looks even. It's like the same. Can we measure to see? Alright. Oh, we need about 2 more knots. About 2 more. So because macrame is the art of knotting, then you realize that if you miss a knot, like what you just did, then you can pull it out. Alright? Alright, good. Alright, so this is it so far. Lovely, isn't it? Yes. And we're going to cut the excess cords right here. These are the working cords. Alright, not doing any more knots. Cut it close. And close. Remember, only use a lighter if you have an adult at home. If not,
and if you don't, use glue.
Very good, thank you. You are a good special guest. So watch me closely. Put it together. Both cords. Right? Now it's going to get a little trouble. So what we're going to do, we're going to tape it on the table. Just a little tape. So I'm hoping that you're seeing this section right here.
You can either use the same tape that was on the table,
or
you can take off another one and put it on.
That's it. Alright, so we're going to cut another piece of cord.
That is the same length?
30 centimeters in length. And we're going to use this to help to close the bracelet. Alright, ready?
Ready.
So put it under, and as someone would say, we would make it even, right? And you make your four, you do your macrame. Go ahead, Sandra. So here we have it. We're going to cut once more the ends of the working cord that we had, the ones that we used to do the knots a while ago. We're going to go through the same process that we did before. When you use powder glue, if you don't have an adult at home, or you can use a lighter if you have a lighter at home, just to secure the ends.
Only if you have an adult though.
Right. So you can go on your hands. There? See?
Yeah.
Alright, so to add the beads to the end. We're going to tie the end to secure the beads from falling off. And if you want, you can just secure the ends. Do the same for this side. Put it on for you. And we tie the ends.
Now you have to be very careful tying the ends. If you can't do it and you keep messing up, just ask somebody for help.
That's it. Ask for help. Just make a good gift. Okay, we're done. So here we have it. Can I borrow your hand, Samuel, please? So because we did the measurement for Samuel's hand here, fits
And
perfectly.
voila.
There we go. Turn it around. Very good. Now I have one more thing to show you. You might be wondering, how do I add a lot of beads? I'm going to quickly show that to you. Alright? You won't do all of it, just so you get the idea. Alright? You do the same step Alright, wrap it around your wrist 2 times. Alright. Cut. Tape. Put on the table. Alright, Samuel, I want you to pick out some beads for me.
Okay.
For this one. Right. Be random beads. Do the same process. Get that paper. Alright.
There you go.
Thank you. Marking your wrist with the paper. I did this already. See? Put it down. Sorry. And we're going to measure. Okay, the markers are there already, and that's fine. For this one, you're going to need 90 centimeters in length without cutting it. Alright, because we're not cutting it any at all, it's going to be continuous. So, how much? Okay, that's 90. Okay, so we need 290 centimeters. So that's 180. Right there. Just put a little extra. The process is the same. Now this is just a little bit longer. It'll be harder to work with, but still the same. Start with the same.
With a little bit longer.
Right. This is square knot. So somewhere which side do I do it on again? The side that has the loop? Right.
Yes.
Thank you. And do about 3 knots before we start adding our beads. And I will show you exactly what to do. Once again, you're going to use the tape at the end so that it's easy now for the beads to go on. Thank you for cleaning up for me. Alright, look closely. So I would have added the bead. I'm going to go back now and do the knot. Do 1 knot.
And then you put on the bead again, and then you just keep doing it to get it.
Alright.
Now this is similar to a square knot like we just did.
Let's just do another knot to hold it in place. So we do 2 knots.
This is simply like the square knot that we just did. Instead of having multiple squares, you only have 2.
Can you hold it for me, please? Okay. Hold it tight. There we go. Then we're going to add another bead. You do 2 knots. Hold it for me somewhere, please. Hold it. Stick it. Tighten it for me, please. Straight.
If you have stuff to do tinier ones like this one, yes you may. If you have a little cousin that you want to give it to, you can make it for your little cousin or for your brother or your sister or your mother or father.
Very good. Hold this for me, please.
Or your friends, like we're just telling you. Like we were just telling you.
So you would
It's
continue.
not how much pretty it is that matters, but the hard work that you put in.
Thank you, Samara. Alright, so this is it, and the end result will be something like this. Alright, the process is the same, it's just for that one you don't cut it any at all.
Yeah.
So did you have fun today, Samuel?
Yes, I did.
And you're going to give this to your friend, right?
Yes.
Right. So that's it for today. Until next time, what do we say?
Bye.
Bye.